Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me once again on this Three Houses Pacifist playthrough. As you can see, we've made it to the endgame of the Verdant Wind route. Our final objective is to defeat Nemesis, the so-called King of Liberation. Nemesis is a powerful foe, and he one-rounds everyone in our army with his base stat line. But his true power comes from his personal ability, Mighty King of Legend. Each of the 10 elites grant him a +3 to all of his stats, except HP, while they are on the field. In addition, as long as even a single elite is alive, Nemesis completely negates one player phase attack per turn. The usual way of dealing with this is to disable the ability by killing all 10 elites. But come on, you know we're not doing that. If Nemesis won't play fair, then neither will we. He may have 107 HP, 86 physical protection, and 79 magical resilience. He may start all the way across the map from us. He may have a killer final battle theme. But if he thinks that's enough to slow us down, well, he is sadly mistaken. We have action economy. We have supports and linked attacks. We have 8 extra dexterity from monastery meals. We have an armada of absolutely busted gambits. But most importantly, we have the Luna spell, and we are not afraid to use it.
Nemesis is here.
Maestro? Now that our moment of indulgence has passed, the team springs into action. We have a lot of support gambits to apply, and I have deployed the entire Golden Deer House to accomplish that. Lorenz is up first with a massive stride. Ignatz provides 8 more decks to Lysithea, and Raphael gives her his blessing.
Appreciated.
Afterward, Linhardt initiates our first warp to send Hilda forward. This opens up a spot for Leone to apply Impregnable Wall. The target here could have been Linhardt or Lorenz, because the beneficiary is Claude.
What's my strategy?
Byleth is up next, and her first of 2 actions this turn will be to shove Hilda forward. It's been a while since that combat art was relevant.
Shall we?
Hilda makes use of all the help to run within bolting range of Nemesis.
At the ready.
With our support in place, our next goal is to move our attackers closer to our foe. There are several forest tiles along our path to Nemesis, so Claude helps Marianne get through one of them. Lysithea needs some help too, so Manuela performs our second warp. I had conservatively planned on having 4 range here, but Manuela got to 5 without much trouble. This means Lysithea didn't actually need the extra point of move from being a Grimoire. Even so, I don't regret the training I gave her. It's more insurance against bad level ups. As an assassin, Sedith is unimpeded by forest tiles. He moves up to refresh our boss killing party. I've already mentioned that the plan of attack is Luna, so if you've seen the last few clears, you probably know where this is going. But Nemesis can still negate 1 attack per turn, and dealing 0 damage does not consume that. With Fallen Star and multiple linked attacks, Claude hits the 87 attack benchmark exactly. We did have extra Rocky Burdocks if we needed them. Impregnable Wall keeps him safe from reprisal.
One step before the next step.
No effect? So Nemesis, he's invincible.
Aw, come on, Claude. Have a little faith. You said it, Felix. Alright, Marianne. Let's give Lysithea her encore.
Apologies. I can't die yet. keep making progress.
Take a bow, team. That is the end game of Verdant Wind with 1 kill. Time to wrap things up. We have a couple of closing questions to respond to, so let's tackle those as we see the turn counts scroll by. Sharur asks, how did you come up with the idea of a pacifist run? Are there similar runs you'd like to do, or that you'd like to see others do? So, during the American lockdown period in 2019 to 2020, I obtained a lot of expertise about 3 houses. Frankly, I was using it as a coping mechanism. Anyway, the pacifist idea came from a desire to create something to share and demonstrate that expertise, without completely following in the footsteps of the many good LTCs that had already been done. In terms of future runs, I am working on an Engage hard mode pacifist run, so maybe someday I'll complete that and commentate it. Nimbus asks, how difficult was this to plan for? Was it as simple as taking standard managing strats and adjusting them, or was there a lot of work figuring things out from scratch? This run took me about half a year to plan and then record the gameplay for, from October 2020 through March 2021. I did pull from a lot of the excellent resources that exist for 3 houses, some of which are linked in the description. The Chapter 5 and 13 clears are definitely adaptations of specific documented strategies. So I wouldn't say that I had to work from scratch, but I did have to figure out most of this on my own. The most intensive chapters to plan were Endgame, which is the first one I worked out, 14, 16, and 21. For those maps, I distinctly remember having to take out a sheet of graph paper, draw out the scenarios, and iterate from there. I think 14 and 16 took over a week apiece, and this is before I had even started gameplay. You can get a good look at a lot of my planning by checking out the spreadsheet in the description, labeled Golden Deer Low Kill Count Run. It has notes and forecasts about objectives, enemy stats, skill experience management, recruitment timelines, faculty training, and a near exhaustive log of my monastery activities. So, if you ever wanted to recreate this run, got you covered. As the unit records are displayed, I have some thanks and acknowledgements to give. Thank you to everyone in the Fire Emblem Efficiency Discord who welcomed me in and guided me to useful resources. Aggro Incarnate and Silly were particularly helpful. Thanks Mecha for another shoutout, and to all of his viewers who checked out this series as a result. I don't do this for fame or fortune, but it does feel really nice to know people like these playthroughs. Last but not least, thank you Rising Sunfish for the thumbnail art. You took the ideas I had and made them look delightfully lifelike and charming. Cheers. Finally, I'd actually like to leave you all with a small mystery. I have been tallying up the kill counts for each map, and the grand total comes out to 96. My goal for the run was sub 100, so I'm happy about that. However, if you add up all of the displayed victories here, you'll get 103. My theory is that the game counts each monster HP bar separately, but that doesn't quite line up. That would add 2 victories from Chapter 5, the Black Beast, 7 from Chapter 9, and 1 from Chapter 19. The total there would become 106, so what gives? Did I miscount somehow? Is my theory incomplete? If you think you know, leave a comment. I'm genuinely curious. In any case, thank you for joining me one last time on this Fire Emblem 3 Houses Maddening Mode Pacifist playthrough. You've been a wonderful audience. Take good care of yourselves. Okay?